Hi everybody, this is Share back another day with another unboxing. I've had this package, this pair of shoes at home for I think almost a week, and I just haven't cared to open it. And I will explain to you, this is the Shattered Backboard, 2025 Shattered Backboard. And I will explain to you why I don't like them. So this will be a long video before I even look at the shoes. So if you want to just see the shoes, skip ahead 5 minutes or look at another video. So why I don't like the Shattered Backboard in general is because I don't like when things are hyped. Especially when they are hyped for no reason. And I don't want to say that the Shattered Backboard from 2015 were hyped for no reason, but at the same time when they were released, so to begin, when they were released 2015, everybody in the whole world said that they were the best leather ever in anything, best Jordans ever. And at the same time these were released, and I say that these have the best leather ever. And in general, when a pair of Nike, not only Jordan, when a pair of Nike have this sail color leather, it's really good. I've mentioned this in many videos. So for some reason, I don't know if it's because of the coloring or whatever, but when it's sail colored leather, it's really good. And the only experience I have of orange leather are also really good. The Gatorays are really good. These are really good. So when people said 10 years ago that the Shattered Backboard were the best ever, nobody cared about these. I tried to tell everybody, buy them. They are really good. I bought 2 pairs of them. They ended up on sale. I actually used them both. And I couldn't see a single video about somebody comparing these to the Shattered Backboards. So these really got in the shadow of the Shattered Backboard. Nobody cared about these. Today they are sort of expensive. I think my size now go for $500. But back then they were on sale, like 50% sale or something. So the only reason why I was sort of curious about the Shattered Backboard in 2015 was to compare it with them, because nobody, at least what I've seen, the hundreds of videos, nobody compared them with them. And the people claiming that the Shattered Backboard was the best leather ever was people with no experience. So if you've been a sneakerhead for 2 months and your only experience with sneakers are a pair of Air Jordan 1 low with pleather, then of course they are good. And the hypebeast people saw that these were hyped and they didn't even know why, and the prices skyrocketed. And that made even more people want them. And the stupid people that paid $1,500 for them, they of course claimed that they had the best leather ever. Still, nobody compared them with them or the Gatorays. I don't think that they had bad leather? Absolutely not. As I said, every time they are sailor white is good, really good. And my only experience of orange leather is good as well. From what I've seen on the pictures, the black part of the shoe wasn't particularly better, good. We have a bunch of shoes from 2015, 2016, the Chicagos, the Breads, that were in general with soft leather, and people say that the soft leather is good leather. So that pair, the 2015 pair, got released. I don't think Nike themselves called them Shattered Backboard. It was just a general release, and they just happened to be with good leather, and Nike does that sometime. I don't know if it's because of the coloring or when they put something out in low numbers, like a general release, they take the good leather that they have in storage. So Nike realized that, whoa, people like these. So they released Unshattered Backboard, I think. Shattered Backboard 2, and they did a whole thing with it. And nothing was as good as them. And people that kept claiming that they had the best leather ever, the 2015 pairs, I still didn't see them compare them with something else. They just felt them in their hand and said that, oh, this is best leather ever. So when we learned that they were going to be re-released, now 10 years later, I assumed that they would not have as good leather as the 2015 just happened to have. And I think it's because of the numbers, how many that they will produce. And in 2015, 2016, all Air Jordan 1s had better leather than today, at least softer leather. So the shoes today would not be as good as 2015. I knew that. We all should have known that. But since the hype that been lasting for 10 years, and still people talk about the Shattered Backboard having the best leather ever, and since Nike are sort of going down now, they should release them with best leather ever on purpose, not just happen to have the best leather ever. And Nike, with this release, they did something big. I think it was in Asia. Yeah, I think it was in Asia. Big release with drones, with the Shattered Backboard, yada yada yada. And to talk about the story Shattered Backboard, in 1985, Michael Jordan, as a rookie himself, I think, went to Italy for show-off game. It's called something else, but it was not an NBA game. It was just for fun. And he did a dunk. He shattered the backboard glass. That broke. The glass rained over him and over the competitors. And they had to stop the game because they didn't have another backboard just to put up and continue the game. And those shoes that he was wearing back then, Air Jordan 1 Chicago's, the home game ones, they were, I think this still might be the most expensive Air Jordan 1s. At least for a while, they were the most expensive Air Jordan 1s that had been sold on an auction. And on that, what is it called? Not promotion game, but on that game, he were orange and black, and that's why the shoes are called Shattered Backboard, because they look like the colors he had on his game suit. I'm tired as usual. So yeah, where was I? So now 2025, Nike releasing them again. they have opened the vault. People think that is wrong. I think that is absolutely good. And I expected them to not have as good leather as the 2015 shoes happen to have. And many shoes, most of the Air Jordan 1s in 2015, 2016 had soft, good leather. But Nike should make them better than ever now when they are desperately searching for things to be hyped again. They are, I don't know, people claim that the Air Jordan 1 is dead because resellers can't resell them and hypebeasts don't pay resale for them. We that wear the shoes are happy with them. And that is why I bought these pair. Because even though I hate hype, even though I hate resellers, and I dislike when people with no experience claim something, I'm still a sneakerhead. And when I can buy a pair of shoes that I'm curious about a month before they are released in US on sale, not much, but I got them for like 10% sale or something, yeah, then I had to buy them. Because the colors are nice. The colors are not exactly the same as the 2015 pairs, but I have a green coat that I think will look good with them. So the YouTubers that got them earlier, even 1 month before they got 1 month pre-release in Europe, they all said that they were not good. They were not good in the leather. And I just thought that, yeah, that was expected. I expected them to not have as good leather as 2015 pairs. So I wasn't surprised about that at all. But it seems like once again, the pre-release shoes are not as good as the standard release shoes. Because when people get them now in Europe and the YouTubers, they say that they are really good. And the main reason why I bought them was because a friend of mine, a sneaker friend of mine, got them when Nike released them a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. So the pre-drop was more than a month before the real release. Yeah. He said that they were really good. He doesn't have the 2015 pairs, but in general, he said they are really good. So I bought them as a general sneakerhead that liked the colors, and they was on sale, and people say that they are really good. No matter how good the 2015 pair just happened to be, and no matter how good the 2015 pair was compared to other 2015 pairs, they just happen to be good. So that's for the long intro. Let's see how they are. They smell good. They smell good. The black was not soft, or softer than what we are used to, but not particularly soft. The orange leather is not as soft as the Gatorades, and the sail leather is soft, but sort of it seems like it's forced soft. So in general, a nice pair of shoes. I would say that they are less soft than your other 2015, 2016 pairs of shoes. They are not as soft as these. Oh, these are really good. And they are not as soft as the Gatorades. And all the glitter shoes that we have. All the glitter shoes that were released back then 2016, like the breads. No, are these the 20? No, these are not 2016. Where do I have the gray ones? The gray ones are also a glitter pair. Yeah. And these are softer. So in general, they are not as good as your general 2016, 2015 pairs of Air Jordan 1s. These are really soft actually. These are really good. I forgot about that. So in 2015, 2016, Jordan Nike gave us a bunch of really good shoes. It's just that it was something with the black leather, so it grew glitter on them, no matter how you stored them. So, as a 40 plus old sneakerhead that are buying a pair of good looking shoes in 2025, I would say that they are nice. I like it that the sole isn't clear white, but still it isn't that fake patina. I like it that we have a special box that matches the shoes, that have the theme of the shoes, the broken glass. I like it that we get extra laces. We are supposed to get extra laces. Yeah, so we get orange laces in a paper box instead of the plastic. And I'm going to put on, I don't know if I'm going to put the orange laces on, because as I said, my thought with them is when I'm wearing my green overcoat that are a little bit dressy but a little bit flashy, and these will do the work for that outfit as well. A little bit dressy and a little bit flashy. So very dark orange. They are not as the 2015 Shattered Backboard. They are absolutely not. These are so good. All the Gatorades are so good. So they're less flashy than these. I'm happy with them. I am. So for a 2025 pair, they are softer than expected. Compare them to the 2015 Shattered Backboard that I don't have. They are not impressively soft. And after viewing a bunch of videos where people are very disappointed on them, I'm not disappointed. I would say that the leather on these are as the early YouTubers had on their shoes. So my theory about the pre-release are worse than the real release, I can't say that. We also have the theme of broken glass on the insole, and we have the cheaper insole, not the good one as we have on the cheap Air ships. So when they are being released August 23rd in US, you don't need to rush. We in Europe have had them for a month. They are still available in most sizes, most places. And you can even find them on sale before the real release in US. Not much. I think it was 10%, 11% or something. but still, you can find them already on sale in Europe. And the sale price was still more. What did I pay? Like $190. And the Swedish retail price for them are $225. But in 2015, a pair of Air Jordan 1s cost $150, maybe $160. So they are still more expensive than they were 10 years ago, even if you get them on sale. So a good looking shoe. For this reason, where I'm going to wear them with my green overcoat, I like it that the orange is dark and a little bit discreet, not as flashy as the 2015 pairs. The sail white leather are not as soft as I actually expected it to be, and it's not as sail colored as I expected them to be. Maybe they are, but these people, these. So yeah, I'm expecting them to be true to size. The black leather was sort of like your standard 2016 pairs, maybe even a little bit stiffer and less soft. The orange leather on the toe box is soft, but not as soft as the Gatorades. The sail white leather is nothing special, actually. I'm actually a little bit disappointed about the sail white leather, because are they different left and right? Yeah, it seems so. Because I've said for more than 10 years now that every time a pair of Air Jordan 1s or a pair of Air Jordan or Nike shoes have that sail leather, is really soft. And I should be able to show you some more examples of that. But like the Reimagine Air Jordan 3s. Well, I've got a bunch of shoes with the sail colored leather. Orange sole, maybe a little bit too bright compared with the leather. But I got them on sale. It's a good pair of Air Jordan 1s. It's a good looking pair of Air Jordan 1s. It's a little bit softer pair of Air Jordan 1s. And we have a matching box. So, as a general sneakerhead in 2025, I can't complain. And I even got them on sale just a couple of weeks after they got released. So, I'm happy. I still dislike the 2015 Shattered Backboard because they are way too hyped for not the correct reason. And these are undervalued because people compare them with the 2015. So if you are a new sneakerhead in 2025, get them. They look good. They have sort of a fun story. And the leather is kind of good. And of course, as usual, we got some flaws from the factory, but that is standard. And we got the orange laces. But I think the orange laces might be a bit too bright. I don't know. Yeah, they are not matching actually. I'll show you. So the orange leather is a little bit too flashy, or the orange laces, a little bit too flashy and not matching the orange leather. They're matching the orange sole. But I'm happy with them. thinking about my friend, what he said, and some of the reviewers on YouTube, and my experience of sale white leather, I'm a little bit disappointed. But since I got them on sale, and since it's in general a good looking shoe, I'm happy with them. So don't pay resale. Never pay resale. And you should absolutely not pay resale for these. And people that now try to say that the 2015 pairs are going up in price because these are so bad, idiots. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have even seen this long video, let me know. Yeah, let me know if you've seen it to the end. One last thing. They actually don't smell like good and soft leather usually do. They smell sort of synthetic. So it's sort of a fake smell. So it's supposed to smell like good and soft leather. And I wouldn't say that soft leather is good in general, because I usually say that the standard Air Jordan 1 leather is more durable and the soft one is less durable. But more comfortable. You don't need to break them in. And these are good for a 2025 pair. They are good.